If you've been reaching for an ant spray every time you spot a trail in your kitchen, you might actually be making the infestation worse. It sounds backwards, but in many cases, the quick fix is exactly what allows the colony to survive and spread. The more often you spray, the more likely you are to end up fighting the same battle again a few days later. Welcome to Buried Fixes. If you're tired of wasting money on products that promise permanent results, but only seem to work for a weekend, you're in the right place. Today we're breaking down a simple method that has been used for decades, costs only a few dollars, and targets the real source of an ant infestation instead of the ants you happen to see. Here's what usually happens. You notice a line of ants crossing your countertop. You grab a can of insect spray, soak the trail, watch dozens of ants die, and feel confident that the problem has been solved. Unfortunately, that isn't what happens inside the colony. When part of an ant colony encounters danger, the surviving workers can abandon the original trail and establish new foraging routes. Instead of one visible line of ants, you may soon notice activity in several different areas of your home, under cabinets, behind baseboards, or inside wall voids. The insects you eliminated were only a tiny fraction of a much larger colony. That's why the problem often seems to return almost immediately. Surface sprays kill the workers that are exposed, but they rarely reach the heart of the colony. Meanwhile, the queen remains hidden in a protected location, continuously producing new workers. As long as she survives, the colony can replace its losses surprisingly quickly. This is the mistake that keeps countless homeowners trapped in an endless cycle of buying another spray, applying another treatment, and watching the ants come back again. The real solution isn't about killing the ants you can see. It's about reaching the one ant you probably never will, the queen. And that's exactly where this method changes everything. Now that we've identified why surface sprays often fail, let's look at what actually eliminates an ant colony. The biggest reason ants keep returning is simple. The queen is never affected. Hidden deep inside the nest, whether beneath your home's foundation, under landscaping, or inside wall cavities, the queen rarely leaves her protected chamber. Worker ants spend their lives searching for food, but the queen's primary job is reproduction. Depending on the species and colony size, she can produce hundreds of eggs over time, ensuring that new workers continuously replace those that die. That's why wiping out every ant you see rarely solves the problem. If the queen survives, the colony simply rebuilds. Instead of attacking the workers directly, you need to let them unknowingly deliver the solution to the nest themselves. Fortunately, you only need two inexpensive ingredients. The first is borax, a naturally occurring mineral that has been used in American households for well over a century, commonly found in the laundry aisle of most grocery stores. The second is powdered sugar. That's it. Mix 1 part borax with 3 parts powdered sugar. For example, combine 1 teaspoon of borax with 3 teaspoons of powdered sugar. Then stir thoroughly until the mixture is completely uniform. Although the recipe looks almost too simple, each ingredient serves a very specific purpose. The powdered sugar attracts foraging ants. Worker ants naturally seek out sweet food sources because they provide quick energy for the colony. Once they discover the bait, they collect it and carry it back to the nest, where it is shared with other workers, developing larvae, and eventually the queen through the colony's food-sharing process. Borax plays a completely different role. Unlike aerosol insecticides that kill almost immediately, borax works gradually. Instead of dying beside the bait, the workers remain active long enough to transport the mixture throughout the colony. That delayed action is exactly what makes the method effective. Within roughly 24 to 48 hours, the toxic effect begins to spread through the ants that consumed the bait. As more colony members receive contaminated food, the queen is eventually exposed as well. Once reproduction stops and existing workers begin dying naturally, the colony starts collapsing from the inside, rather than simply losing a handful of foraging ants on the surface. But there's one critical detail that determines whether this method succeeds or fails. Most homeowners accidentally ruin the bait before the ants ever take it home. That small mistake comes down to the mixing ratio, and getting it wrong can make the entire colony ignore your bait completely. The most common mistake is adding too much borax. It is easy to assume that a stronger mixture will kill the colony faster. In reality, increasing the concentration can ruin the entire strategy. Ants are extremely sensitive to changes in food sources. If the bait contains too much borax, they may detect that something is wrong and refuse to eat it. Some ants may sample the mixture and die too quickly. Others may avoid the station completely. Either way, the bait never reaches the deeper parts of the nest. That is why the ratio matters. Use 1 part borax to 3 parts powdered sugar. This balance keeps the mixture attractive enough for workers to collect, while allowing the borax to act slowly after the food has been carried home. Do not estimate by pouring both ingredients directly into a container. Measure them carefully. 1 teaspoon of borax should be mixed with 3 teaspoons of powdered sugar. If you need a larger amount, keep the same proportions. Once the ingredients are completely blended, prepare several small bait stations. You can use clean bottle caps, jar lids, shallow disposable dishes, or small squares of cardboard. Place approximately 1 teaspoon of the dry mixture onto each station. You do not need large piles. Several small stations positioned correctly will usually work better than 1 large pile placed in the wrong area. Start by observing where the ants are already traveling. Place the bait beside visible trails, but avoid dropping it directly on top of moving ants. Good locations include along baseboards, beneath the kitchen sink, behind appliances, near window frames, beside doorways, around plumbing openings, and close to cracks where ants enter the room. For outdoor activity, stations can be placed along the edge of a patio, beside exterior walls, or near established trails. Protect the mixture from rain and moisture, because powdered sugar can clump and become less attractive once wet. The goal is not to force ants toward a new location. You are placing the bait along routes they already trust. Foraging workers repeatedly follow chemical trails between a food source and the nest. When your mixture appears along that route, they can discover it naturally and begin carrying it back. After the stations are in place, resist the temptation to constantly adjust them. Watch from a distance and give the ants time to investigate. But correct placement alone is not enough. There is another mistake that can destroy the colony's delivery route within seconds, and it usually happens when homeowners become impatient and reach for the spray can again. Now comes the hardest part of this method. Not mixing the bait, but leaving it alone once the ants find it. This is where many homeowners accidentally sabotage their own success. The moment they see dozens of ants gathering around the bait stations, they panic. Their first instinct is to grab a spray can and kill everything in sight. That single decision can undo everything. Spraying near the bait disrupts the ants' scent trails, the invisible chemical paths they use to navigate between the nest and a food source. Once those trails are broken, workers become scattered. The colony changes its foraging behavior, and many ants never return to collect the bait. Instead of delivering the borax mixture back to the queen, the colony simply begins searching elsewhere. As difficult as it may be, resist the urge to interfere. Those ants walking across your kitchen floor are no longer the enemy. At this stage, they're doing exactly what you want them to do. Every worker carrying bait is transporting the treatment deeper into the colony, reaching places no surface spray could ever reach. Think of the trail as a delivery network. The more workers that successfully return to the nest, the greater the chance the bait will be shared throughout the colony, eventually reaching the queen herself. Leave the stations exactly where they are. Avoid spraying insecticides nearby. Do not wipe away the ant trails. And don't move the bait unless it has become wet, contaminated, or completely ignored for several days. If you have children or pets at home, you should also think carefully about where you place each bait station. Although the mixture contains only a small amount of borax, it should still be positioned responsibly. Choose locations that ants can easily access, but that are difficult for children and pets to reach. Ideal spots include behind refrigerators, beneath dishwashers, underneath sinks, behind furniture, inside utility cabinets, along hidden baseboards, or in narrow spaces where only insects are likely to travel. Simple placement goes a long way toward keeping your household safe, while allowing the bait to remain effective. Once everything is set up, your only job is to wait. And don't be surprised if the next thing you notice seems completely backwards. Instead of seeing fewer ants, you may suddenly see far more than before. Oddly enough, that's often one of the strongest signs that the method is working exactly as intended. One of the most surprising moments comes shortly after you set out the bait. Instead of seeing fewer ants, you may suddenly notice many more gathering around the bait stations. For first-time users, this often feels like proof that the method has failed. In reality, it usually means the opposite. The increase in activity happens because the bait has been discovered. As more worker ants locate the food source, they recruit additional workers by reinforcing the colony's scent trails. Before long, dozens or even hundreds of ants may begin transporting the mixture back to the nest. Although the sight can be unsettling, this is exactly what you want. Do not spray them, do not remove the bait, and don't wipe away the trails. Every ant carrying the mixture is helping distribute it throughout the colony. The workers share food with one another, feed developing larvae, and eventually transfer contaminated food to the queen. The more ants participating in that process, the more effective the treatment becomes. Patience is the key. Within 3 to 5 days, many homeowners begin noticing fewer ants visiting the bait stations. Existing trails become less active, and areas that were once busy may become almost completely quiet. In many typical household infestations, the colony can collapse within 1 to 2 weeks, depending on its size, location, and the availability of alternative food sources. However, not every infestation follows the same timeline. This method is particularly effective against many of the common ant species that invade homes, including odorous house ants, pavement ants, little black ants, and Argentine ants. Because these species rely heavily on worker foraging and food sharing, the bait can spread efficiently through much of the colony. Larger or more deeply established colonies may simply require more time. For example, fire ants often build extensive underground networks with multiple chambers. Their colonies tend to be larger and more complex, so bait treatments can take longer before noticeable results appear. Likewise, if ants are emerging from several different locations inside your home at the same time, it's possible that multiple nests, or one unusually large colony, are involved. Even in those situations, the bait remains an effective tool. The difference is that eliminating every section of the infestation may require additional patience and, in severe cases, a professional inspection to locate hidden nesting sites that are difficult to access. The important thing is to trust the process. Unlike sprays that only eliminate the ants you can see today, this method works toward removing the source of tomorrow's infestation, and that's the difference that produces lasting results. The real advantage of this method is not that it kills ants faster. It is that it targets the part of the infestation most sprays never reach. Surface products may give you an immediate sense of progress because you can see the ants die. But if the queen and the main colony remain protected behind walls, beneath floors, or underground, the problem is only temporarily hidden. New workers replace the ones you eliminated, and the trail eventually returns. A properly prepared borax bait works differently. The ants themselves carry the treatment into the nest. Instead of trying to force a chemical into every crack and hidden chamber, you use the colony's own food-sharing behavior to move the bait where it needs to go. The method is simple. Use 1 part borax and 3 parts powdered sugar. Place small amounts along established ant routes. Keep the stations away from children and pets. Avoid spraying or disturbing the trails. Then, give the workers enough time to deliver the bait throughout the colony. That combination of the correct ratio, careful placement, and patience is what makes the process effective. It is also important to stay realistic. A small household colony may disappear within several days, while a larger or more complex infestation can take longer. If activity continues after repeated baiting, or if ants are emerging from many locations inside the structure, a professional inspection may be necessary to locate moisture problems, hidden nests, or additional entry points. But for many common household infestations, this inexpensive approach can accomplish what repeated cans of spray often fail to do. Address the colony instead of only treating the visible symptoms. And that matters, because temporary solutions become expensive very quickly. A few dollars spent on simple bait ingredients may save you from repeatedly purchasing short-term products that must be applied again and again. More importantly, understanding how the colony behaves gives you control over the problem instead of leaving you trapped in the same cycle every summer. So the next time you notice a trail of ants crossing your kitchen, do not immediately reach for the spray. Observe where they are traveling, prepare the bait correctly, place it strategically, and let the ants carry the solution back to the source. If this guide helped you understand what is really happening inside an ant infestation, share it with someone who has been fighting the same problem. And subscribe to Bias to Bebontum. Buried Fixes. For more practical solutions that uncover the real cause of everyday household problems, not just the symptoms you can see. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.